Welcome back to the Rant.
What's up, y'all? It's your boy D-Lace.
Yo, Jordan, Solo.
It's the way you came, man.
And man, we back with another pod, man. This gonna be episode 4, but this gonna be the first episode that we not doing sports, man. We're gonna be talking about we be having a lot of these different conversations amongst each other. So we figured why not bring it onto the pod, man. So we finna talk about a couple of different things, a couple of things that I don't know, maybe they're trendy topics. I don't know, man, but it's real life though. It's real life stuff that we all going through, and real life
Man,
stuff
we
we
get
need
some
to
shit
talk
off
about.
our chest, man. We get some shit off our chest, man. That's all it is to it.
Nah, a lot of this stuff, like, we just be our opinions, our perspective on stuff. So don't take it like, oh, this, like, everybody got different perspectives. So, if you got, like, in the comments, you want to say your part, say it. Like,
Bro, if
everybody's
you
stuff different. Everybody, just know, like, it just don't think, like, oh,
Hey,
they just,
stop.
like,
be cool, you
like,
probably talking to a cat or something.
Oh, the thinking, like, just to know everybody, like, opinion is different. Like, everybody grew up
Yeah,
in different
that's pretty.
perspectives. A lot of this stuff just perspective, like how
Oh,
you view
bro.
stuff. So don't feel like, oh, like, what you feel personally, it shouldn't matter. Like, nah, like, say what everybody's stuff
Bro,
different, bro. So
and if you got a difference of opinion, put in the comment section, you know what I'm saying? Or come on here with us and talk about it. Talk about it, you feel me? It's an open space. We got one open space. You feel me? You want to come and talk about it and we can have a real conversation, you feel me? Hey, we can have that. But before we start, man, I just want to say make sure y'all smash that like button and smash subscribe button, man. We on the road. So we trying to get to 100 subscribers. We had like what 35, 36. So man, keep hitting that like button, keep hitting that subscribe button. You feel me? Share it to your people. First topic we got, man. First topic we got is what is the difference, or is there a difference? Well, first of all, what's the difference between a threesome and a train? And then the second thing is, can a threesome be two dudes and one girl, or is it only just two girls and one dude?
I think a train is like four. It's like a train is like four. I wouldn't even say it could just be all niggas because it can't. I don't know.
All
No,
A
niggas.
train is all
no, I'm
niggas,
saying,
shorty,
like,
in a bitch.
like, okay, a train is basically like four niggas and one girl, like, but a threesome, like,
So two niggas and one girl's not a train? I think that's a choo choo.
no,
I ain't gonna lie.
I don't know. I don't really know because, like,
That's a choo choo,
shit,
shorty.
a threesome can be two dudes and a girl, but then a threesome can be also two girls and a dude. Then a threesome could be a a girl, a boy, and another. Well, I already said that. Like, shit. I basically already said that, but shit,
You saying that
I don't know. I think it's a
non-binary?
difference though. A threesome and a train is totally different. I think a threesome and a train is totally different. I was just saying that.
No.
You said you
Okay,
can have a
so
girl, a boy, you can have both. Fuck you talking about?
oh, bro, a
I know.
non-binary threesome.
Pansexual.
Hey, no, wait. All right, so this is my two things, right? All right, so think of it like this: if your girl, if you dating a girl, and she came to you and said, "I had a threesome, but it was with two guys," what would you be thinking in your head? Would that change your opinion, or would
Probably. But
It
then
would
it's
change
like, I
my
don't know. But then
it
it's
would change
like,
my
shit.
opinion because it's just like that shit been happening, but it's still like that's a train, shorty.
no, that's what I'm saying. Would it change your opinion on? I'm really talking about Jordan because he said
Uh,
two dudes and one girl. I'm talking to both of y'all, but I'm talking about to what he said because he said two dudes and one girl would be it's not a train. But I'm saying if this happened to your girl, she's with two dudes, would you consider it a train then?
I mean, that shit. I don't know, folks. It's like that shit. I mean,
Look for this one,
I think a train is more like like not multi because a threesome is multiple people. But I feel like it's more people. Like I don't
Okay,
know,
so
but I guess,
say
yeah, I guess that still is. I guess a train. I don't know.
it's
I
different
don't
when you're
know.
thinking about it in terms of your girl and not one of
Oh
your
God, he
friends,
had to
bro.
think of this.
Why the fuck is this nigga Anthony calling me?
Cause look, all right, so say if Because how I think of it, I feel like a threesome is three people interacting with each other, right? That's why two girls and one dude, because they all gonna interact with each other. But more than likely, unless the two dudes is gay, if two dudes is with a female, bro, more than likely they just you feel me? They just doing what they do to the female. That's a train, bro. That's not
Yeah,
all three of them are
that's
not
what I'll be
interacting with each
saying.
other.
That's
Unless
that's
them
what I
two
just
dudes is
said. Like that
gay,
shit changed.
yeah, unless they gay, bro. That's not. I don't know.
Yeah, so you get choo-chooed. I ain't gonna lie. Like that's a train. Like it's a train, sure. Because like the girls, if it's two girls, another girl's not sticking. Let's y'all some other shit with a strap on. Another girl is not sticking nothing in the other girl. You know what I'm saying? Like yeah, they could eat each other out, whatever. Damn the scissor, but nothing's getting inserted inside. Like you're not getting rammed by the other girl. So that's really the movement of the ramming is really like makes
What
it a
makes it a
train.
train? Because the
That's
train, what
what
the
makes it.
train do?
Yo, God, cause the train go. You feel me?
That's the whole for the
Like you
concept.
feel me?
People be
Exactly.
trying to
That's why it's a
change stuff
train.
nowadays. People be trying to change narratives nowadays, bro, to fit what they want to happen or what they to make
Hmm.
them feel better, bro. It's no different. There's no new definition, bro. It's literally that's literally why it's called a train, bro.
Yeah,
Like, come
literally,
on,
like
bro.
literally. Come on down. That's a train. I ain't
George having to laugh. Come on,
gonna
Jordan. Oh,
I
lie.
mean, shit. It's just I don't know. I just think like shit.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie. It's just trains. Like I think a train. Like I just feel like a train. Like like you said, a train is like that shit. A train. A threesome is like I feel like it's more planned. Like
a
not
train
planned.
plan.
No, I mean yeah, a
It
train could
could
be
definitely
planned,
go
but a
be.
threesome. I feel like a threesome. Okay, like you said, like the ramming part. Threesomes, I feel like it's a little more. Like, okay, like you say with people, okay, this is just an example. You know how people say like sex? It's a difference between making love and fucking. Like this is the same thing with a train and a threesome. Like, even though they totally different, a threesome, I feel like you can make love in a threesome because you got poly relationships and shit. A train is just I'm out.
I see what
Like
he said. I see what
yeah,
he
like I
said.
feel like threesomes can be romantic, like in a way. Yeah, they can be
But
romantic.
but 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 low key, a lot of girls, the guys that have threesomes be just like randomly have them bitches. So
I
it's not
mean,
like it's just playing. Like
I
it's not
don't
like they
know. It's
making
just
love.
like,
They just be drunk or something.
but
Yeah, they
I ain't
be
gonna
drunk or
lie
something,
though.
having fun.
It just depends on your relationship because I know like I know like some motherfuckers like and you like okay like when you married and shit like some couples they really go out and look for girls to like have
Yeah,
sex
yeah, yeah, low key.
like
I'm not saying that that's not the case though. As far as like, especially when you talk about, like I said, when you talking about two girls and one dude, more than likely that's a threesome because you're all interacting with each other. When it's just
Yeah,
two dudes and one girl, bro, unless, like I said, them two dudes is probably they're definitely gay if they're interacting with each other. But most of the time, they're not interacting with each other. They're only interacting with you, the girl. That is not a
yeah,
threesome.
yeah.
They're
That's
not doing
not
that's not
threesome.
anything to each other. They're
It's
doing
ran a
everything to
train,
you.
right?
that's not a
You're
It's
the
threesome.
only
ran a
one getting
train
rammed.
on you. Yeah, it's ran a
Yeah,
train on you. Like
yeah.
it was on you. So it's a train, shorty. I'm sorry. Like, that's a train.
Yeah,
Unless the
I think
nigga's gay.
that's like the difference. Like you said, threesomes can be definitely romantic, but like trains, I think it's just like I just said, like it's a difference between making love and fucking difference. It's the same thing, but a huge difference. Like it's the same thing, but it's a huge difference. Like they're like trains and threesomes are kind of similar, but it's just the narrative and the mindset behind it. Like threesomes, you can have like casual threesomes, but sometimes it can be a little more romantic, like more intimate. And then trains, I don't think it's that intimate. It's just I get my turn, you get my turn, bam.
So I hear what you're saying though. But
Oh, yeah.
but do you but do you think but do you think because I feel like you're avoiding this, bro. But do you think two dudes and one girl and they're not interacting with each other, just interacting with the girl, is that still a threesome?
No, I don't think that's a threesome, Dan. I feel like the dudes, cause I ain't gonna lie, like if the
Because most
two
of the
dudes are
time,
if the two dudes are interacting with each other, then that means like they bisexual then.
that
So
that
like
that would be a real threesome.
that would be
Yeah,
a
that
three.
would be a threesome.
So yeah,
And that's why I be trying to gauge. Like when I be seeing this topic, like, are we all saying this stuff? Are y'all expecting the two dudes to interact with each other and engage in
cause
certain
like,
sexual
it's just, I
activities,
don't
or
know.
are
That's
y'all
what
just
I'm saying.
Oh
expecting
It's
that?
God,
just,
cause like think about niggas like that have told you who had ran a train on a bitch. They not finna, bro. Yeah, we just had a threesome with this bitch. No, that shit sound gay as hell, don't it? They finna. We just ran a train on this bitch. Like literally, they finna say that shit word for word. Like nobody finna say we just had. Oh God, you
You
know,
know
you
it,
know,
bro. You know it.
you know, niggas not
Only
no,
finna.
on
that's
only
facts
on
though. That's
social
valid
media when they
though.
act like it's a threesome. It's a threesome.
Oh,
They
bro.
don't
No,
want to see no
it's
way.
totally different, bro. It's totally different. They similar, but they're totally different. Like they're like in the same spectrum, but they're like really totally different if you think about it.
Yeah.
So
So then let's flip that question then. Would you would y'all date somebody who's had this happen to them? Either a threesome, either a threesome with two dudes or a train with two dudes.
I'm not gonna lie, bro.
I mean, yeah, cause like that really don't mean shit at that current point in time.
Yeah, that shit
But
don't mean
like
shit, bro.
it,
Like, and you,
it only really means shit like really if you like in school or something, you're around hella people
but
and
like,
niggas
I
just
ain't
gonna
gonna
keep on
lie,
bringing that
bro.
shit
Like,
up.
it just come.
That's really the only time that shit matters.
But then it's
I ain't
like,
gonna lie.
shit. I
Like
don't
if you
know.
went to school with the two dudes who
Oh God, you went to school, like okay, then,
I
yeah.
don't
But
know,
like you
bro.
feel me? If you just grow as hell, like you just out like that shit don't matter, bro. I ain't gonna lie, bitches be lying anyway.
Yeah.
It's like I don't know. When you said would I be able to date somebody that went through some shit like that? I mean,
Don't say it like it was a tragic thing because they willingly did it.
Oh
Don't say like
God,
they
you
went
talking
through
about
something
went
like
through
that.
some? Oh God, oh God,
They
oh
willingly
God,
did
you
it. This is
trying to
something they willingly did.
who?
you trying to make it
I'm talking
seem?
about you said like they.
I don't know, folks. I feel like shit. I'm just gonna speak for me personally. Since I'm not really no judgmental nigga, I feel like shit. I really don't be giving no fuck already. So like, not in no bad way, but like, if I, you feel me? Cause it's like shit. Like he said, like I probably would never know. Like, ain't nobody gonna come to you be like, oh, I had a train ran on me. So it's like shit. If that shit just happened, shit, fo, like I'm just gonna be like, shit. She ain't do that shit when we was together. So shit. That's just me. That's just me personally. Cause I don't know, bro. Like everybody, I ain't no judgmental ass nigga. I ain't no judgmental ass nigga. But that's just me. But it's like shit. Other motherfuckers, you know, I can't speak for other motherfuckers. But me personally. Like I wouldn't even know if she had got a train run on her for real or not. Unless if you,
Exactly.
motherfuckers show me, unless motherfuckers just I have a video like, and I'm not finna
That's
go around.
crazy.
No, that's some crazy shit. But like,
That's
that's
crazy.
why it's like shit. You would never know. Like that's why I was like, you can't even put your energy and feed into shit like that because it's like you don't even know. Like
Oh,
that's just
that's
that's just
I wouldn't even.
shit. But it's like shit. That's it.
Oh, I've been real tears, bro. And I wasn't even gonna laugh until I seen that nigga face in the corner, bro. No, I ain't gonna lie, I hear you though. I hear you though. So, and like you said, it's like you really never know. Like
Yeah, you never know, bro.
she'll
That's just
tell
real.
you.
Like that's real shit, bro. Like you can't go around here be trying to feed in, like, bro, like, cause nowadays people say anything, like shit. My grandma told me shit. Believe she said see half. Well, I don't even know the saying, but see half what you hear. No, it's believe half what you see and half of what you hear, or some shit. So it's like you can't feed into certain shit. So it's like shit. If you I don't know, man. Like I'm a different type of nigga. Like all that
But
shit. I'm gonna lie. Like niggas be too. I ain't gonna say. I ain't gonna say niggas be too picky, but like damn, nigga, you like I be hating niggas that be. Yeah, my girl can't do this and do that and but like nigga, we all everybody we young, we grown as hell now. Everybody didn't have their little past. I ain't saying like everybody just out here doing shit either, but like come on now, like you just be
yeah,
niggas don't be realistic with shit. That's all it is. You got to be realistic.
yeah. And I think that we are. When one of y'all brought up the environment, that definitely do make a difference because say if I meet a girl, say if I move out of state and I meet a girl and she didn't have the train ran on her. But like I'm just now meeting her. But these niggas I hadn't known her, but I'm just now meeting her, and she ain't really about that. Like she really actually a good girl. You know, she loyal to me. She do whatever.
Yeah,
But like
but you
in
know
her
why
past, she had a
we
train
know
on her.
why
So that's
niggas do shit
different.
like that. We know
Yeah,
why
that's
niggas do shit
different.
like that. Cause
But it,
niggas be hating, bro. They be trying to fuck up the souls. Niggas be
yeah,
hating, man. They be
Yeah,
but
like,
then but then
I nailed her. All that.
bro, me and bro
Yeah,
ran
she's a
train
bot.
on the
Yeah, she's
pig.
a bot.
That's
Yeah,
when that's
yeah,
when it started
and
mattering.
bot.
I ain't gonna lie.
and they ain't gonna say it until they find out you talking to
Yeah, they gonna be like,
her.
yeah,
They
you
gonna be
know
mad
what?
as they
You
gonna
know
be
I fucked
shitty.
so
They gonna
shorty.
be
Yeah, I
shitty.
fucked her. And I'll be looking like, yeah, you really did. Yeah. That's great. Like, what the fuck that got to do with me, nigga?
No doubt. No
What?
doubt.
Like, I don't
But
see.
me personally, I ain't gonna front like it wouldn't be tough though. Like I ain't gonna say I
I
would
don't
neither,
know.
and I ain't gonna say I wouldn't. It's just the feeling situation and who the
I
girl
just feel
is.
like it just depends. It depends on the situation. I feel like,
Yeah.
but it's like shit. Everybody's different, so it's like some a nigga might be able to take on that shit. Like some niggas don't be caring, and you gotta respect niggas like that. They don't let somebody else's opinion change their opinion on shit, because that's real nigga shit. Like if you like that's why I salute niggas like that. Like you feel me? Just do you, folks. Like fuck with, because I feel like shit. Motherfuckers gonna always have some shit to say. They gonna always have some shit to say when it comes to somebody you talk to or fuck with. They gonna always have stories. So it's like
Um, um,
you can't, especially the generation we live in. Like motherfuckers always got something to say about the next motherfucker, and half the time
bro,
that shit don't even be true. So it's like
bro.
shit. It's
And then
just
it's
to you
like,
niggas, man. Do whatever y'all want, fo. Like this is a message to all you niggas. Niggas, stop being scared to talk to certain girls or date certain girls, bro. Fuck that. We grown as hell. Or I don't know about some of you niggas, but shit, if we grown, fo. Like that shit don't matter. If she making you happy, be with her, fo.
bro. Because
But
at the
I ain't
end of
gonna
the day,
say. But I'm not gonna also say be a dumbass either. Just be smart with this shit. That's all.
don't be out here
Yeah,
just
so
dating no bot. If you know
yeah,
Trey done got something that stuff that happened to her, and if she obviously shows you she low key a bop and she low key got little bop tendencies, bro, don't just be out here just being stupid now. You got to be able to gauge the situation and know who you talking to.
Yeah. It's just like I don't know. It's like some people's standards is different. So somebody might, if that's not what you like, you cool to think like that. But if you the type of nigga you can take that type of burden on, okay, then shit, do it. Fuck it. Do it. It's best for you, folks. Don't let nobody else's opinion. All I'm saying is just don't let nobody else's opinion change your feel me when you fucking with somebody. Like, because motherfuckers say anything. That's all.
And actually be able to take on that burden. Don't just be saying it because it's cool. Where motherfuckers say, "Bro, we grown, bro. You should be to actually be who you are, bro. Be
Yeah.
you, be
Yeah,
you. If
be
you
who
can
it
take
is,
on that
folks. Real
burden,
shit.
yeah, you can take it on, take it on. If you can't, then don't even do it, bro.
But,
Because it's
hey,
gonna set you back.
yeah, just do whatever you feel is best. That's all we saying. Like with these type of questions, like don't feel like, oh, y'all said that. No, we not telling y'all what to do. We just trying to get y'all different perspectives on shit. That's all. Cause motherfuckers just need to hear different perspectives on certain shit. So yeah, for sure.
Daily, you got something to add to that, bro?
nah, so y'all just said it all, low key. Like it's really just like about situation, shorty. If you really fuck with her, then shit, it shouldn't matter.
Bro, but
Damn.
sometimes it be like that. It be like that.
If you fuck with her,
I really
bro,
fuck with her.
if she a good girl, for if she ain't giving you no signs, like fuck with her. Like shit, like we all be fucking up. Shit. I ain't gonna say we all be fucking up, but we all got our little flaws and shit. Like that's just life, shit. Just be able to like when you fucking with motherfuckers, to continue to grow with them and try to fix those flaws. Cause you always gonna have flaws. Just try to better them at least. Try to better them. So yeah, that's all we be saying with these questions, folks. Like, we try to be giving y'all real shit, real insight.
Yeah, and I get the mindset too, because it's like I used to be like that
Yeah,
to a certain extent.
when you younger, folks, you definitely be questioning shit. But when you get older, it's just like shit. Man, I'm gonna do whatever the fuck I want to do. Like, if
Exactly.
motherfuckers don't like this shit, it ain't about motherfuckers. And the real, like, if you got real friends that's just gonna support. That's why I always tell my homies with any girl, like, if you like her, folks, do it, folks. Like, I ain't gonna judge you, folks. We human in this bitch. We all gonna catch feelings. And like, come on, man. I ain't gonna tease no motherfucker because he wanna pursue some shit with a girl. Like, if you like a go. I always tell my homies, go. That shit. We ain't gonna judge you for if she make you happy for them. I'm happy for you. But that's just me. I can't speak for
Bro.
other niggas. I can't
Bro,
speak.
stand on that. Stand, especially that's gonna be your girl. Stand on that.
Yeah, like that's real shit. I ain't gonna judge. I ain't no judgmental nigga. That's it. But that's me though. I can't speak for other niggas. Other motherfuckers be judgmental. So I can understand why people be a little scared. So
But all right, the next one we had too was gender roles. Now, Jay, I think this was yours, so you can explain what you wanted to say about that, like what you mean.
I was just saying, like, in today's relationship, should there still be gender roles? Like, do niggas still think there should be gender roles?
And like what way though? Like
And
paying
like,
bills and taking out the garbage
okay,
type of shit.
like, so, like, yeah, like, is the old gender role still? Does the old gender role still apply today? I think that's a better way to phrase it. Like, chivalry, all the like niggas pay the bill, women stay home and cook and clean. Like, does that shit still apply today?
all right, let me go first with this.
Yeah,
Let me
go
go.
ahead. Go ahead.
I feel like I'm gonna just be honest. I feel like it just depends on what type of relationship it is. Cause I ain't gonna lie, me personally, I wouldn't even mind if my wife is like she want to make money and shit. Dude, yeah, like she want to make her own money. Cool, that's cool. Like, I just feel like me personally, I feel like gender roles, like I don't feel like it should be no gender roles because I ain't gonna lie, I feel like it just depends on what type of relationship with you. And it's also connected to the 50-50 shit. I feel like all that shit don't matter. Like it just depends on where you is, especially since we so young. Like motherfuckers be like, yeah, I'm not dating no nigga that's going 50-50. Okay, that's cool. Like that's your beliefs. But like, cause I ain't gonna lie, it's gonna be, and this is me from my parents, like when my parents been through like my son, it's been times where like my OG, like she might have to take the. I don't want to say she take the load, but like my OG will take my dad out to dinner, take him out dinner for Valentine's Day for his birthday. They do shit like that. So that's just me seeing that shit. Like I wouldn't mind. Like of course, like I'm gonna spoil my girl. Do that shit. That's just me personally. Like, but I also feel like shit. I would want my wife to like if she want to make her money, let her do that shit. Like I don't feel like she be a house stay in the house as wife. Like if she don't want to do that, like. But also like and also it connects back to like if motherfuckers say, or if the nigga paying all the bills, cool. Like I wouldn't mind that shit either. It'll just be like, okay, if you paying for all the bills, it may not necessarily be you got to be a household wife, but you got to bring other tangibles to the equation. It's just not about money. Motherfuckers, see, that's the thing. Motherfuckers just think this shit about money. It's really not about just money, too. It's also about what else could you bring? Like shit. A motherfucker might judge motherfucker like, yeah, this nigga might probably say, bro, you got a nigga, a husband and wife, husband paying for all the bills. Okay, cool. But his wife probably might bring some other intangibles. Like, it's other tangibles in this shit, too. It's just not just about money. Like, people think it's just always about money. No, it's like intangibles. Like shit, Shorty probably making him better as a man, teaching him different shit, like teaching him shit. Like I ain't gonna lie, niggas. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie, niggas. We gotta stop being like we can. It's okay to get help from girls, folks. Cause girls, the right girls, folks, you can learn a lot from the right girls, bro. Trust me. Trust me.
I feel like that's very true, but I feel like it don't even the fact that we don't be want to help. I think it's the fact that they feel like, especially nowadays, I feel like they feel like they don't need to provide help. Because I feel like these days, bro, everybody wants gender roles when it's beneficial to them. So like,
Yeah, that's
so
true.
like
That's true.
females, they don't want to have to cook. They don't want to have to. They want their nigga to pay all the bills. They want all this. But when a nigga start expecting some gender roles or like specific gender roles from you, then that's when the problem come in. Like, oh, you think this the 1960s? I gotta cook for
Nah,
you.
I think, I
You think
think, I
this?
think, but like you just said, I think like people get that shit misconstrued, or like saying like what you said. Oh, when you said like what they think they're supposed to be 19, like nah, I don't. Well, for me
And
personally,
I've
it
had
don't
somebody
even be
tell
like
me that before.
oh. But I
So
don't think. I don't think like it just be like I don't know, bro. I just feel like motherfuckers be getting the wrong idea. Like I think it just be a lot of misconfusion with this shit now, especially with the internet. I feel like the internet make a lot of shit confusing. So I feel like people think like certain shit, but like like all that 50-50 shit, bro. Cause I ain't gonna lie, folks. If I'm real shit, this is just real shit. Me personally, if I'm in a situation like when I'm married, it's gonna be times where like if my wife's struggling to bring some bread in, I just know like as a real nigga that. But this is just the man mentality. This is the mentality I have. I just understand like okay, I just have to go harder and make shit happen. Cause I got a brother. My brother be doing that shit. Like my brother find a way. Like my dad find a way. Like even my OG find a way. Like so, it's like you just gotta find a way. It's gonna be stretches and shit. Like the man might have to pay for all this shit, and that's okay. Just understanding like it's gonna be points. Like cause shit happen. Like motherfuckers lose job. If my wife lose her job, okay, that just mean I gotta go harder. And sometimes like I feel like not even just niggas, but girls too. Like the motherfuckers just want to complain, but sometimes you just gotta go harder. And I ain't gonna lie, I used to be like that as a shorty too. Like y'all complain about shit. Like I still complain and shit, but like that's just normal human shit. But like you just gotta go harder, like, cause like we as male, so I can understand why they see us to do certain shit. Cause we supposed to be the protectors. That's just the way the shit is. But I do agree with you said, like, it just be like the misunderstanding of like, we ain't saying like we want y'all to take care of us, but it's just like, it'd be nice to have a little provision every once in a while. And that's totally
Yeah,
understandable. Girls that give you that shit with no problem. That's all.
yeah.
So,
I feel like it should just be like y'all establish that shit. Like that. It's like if I'm talking like in general terms, it should just be like even like if one nigga do something, like if the nigga do something, then the female should pick up where the nigga slacking type shit,
yeah.
or vice versa. If the female slacking in the area, the nigga could pick up where the female slacking in one area. It shouldn't have to be like every day
You
you
do
gotta do
this
the
and you have to
dishes.
do this.
Yeah. Oh
Yeah.
God, like every day you cook. You feel me? Like some days I'll be in the kitchen, chefing some
Yeah.
shit,
That's what I
Chef
mean.
JRD type shit.
Yeah,
You know?
every day I would want my wife to cook. I'll cook for her sometimes. But that's just me.
Bro.
That's just me, but I don't know how other motherfuckers think. Like I don't mind that shit at all. Like I just understand like when it comes to marriage is like, yeah, love, but it gotta be like a partnership too. And
And
that's where
that's
the
the
partnership
What
and that's
about
the
relationship though? Not even married. What about relationship
that
though?
and
Like,
that's what I was gonna say. That's the biggest thing
is
because
partnership in that shit too.
I feel like this relationship
is
because
that partnership?
everybody families, everybody, a lot of people, bro, most of the people's generations don't come from whole families. Their families don't be together for real. So then they go off social media with these people not married either. So they get it confused, bro. A lot of the stuff that people want comes with marriage. A lot of this stuff is for you and your wife. People want this in relationships, in our young relationships. They want, which I get some of the stuff like the money aspects, but like you want a nigga that's 22 to pay all your bills. You want a nigga to give you money for your car
Okay,
note.
I ain't gonna lie, that's a little absurd. But
Like that'd be
yeah,
crazy.
that's
People get
absurd.
it misconstrued with marriage and relationships, and it's
Yeah.
like, bro, it's some people that can do that, but I don't really know two niggas that's our age that can sit up there and pay a
Yeah,
girl rent
that's the reality
and
of the shit.
you know what I'm saying? Like everybody ain't
Reality.
in that lead chopper or something at 19 and got all this money and rap. You know what I'm saying? Like social media misconstrue, or they
Exactly.
talking about money bag and
Yeah.
Yeah,
Ari, bro. They're
social
not
media.
married.
So social media really messes up, like, because girls get like this little fantasy in their mind of how niggas should be, but then they don't fuck with the niggas that they think that it should be, and then they complain about it. It's like it's
Go
all
be with
your
the person who
choice,
you want.
right? Okay, like go
You
be
want
with
the
it,
person
and
who's
then
not giving you what you desire, and you trying to make that person be what you desire, and that person is not that. Go be with the person who in your DMs trying to get at you every day, or the person or go find a person that you want to that fits your mindset.
not even like one
They
thing
do be doing that, bro.
you say about girls that is not applicable to boys is that girls can literally check their DMs. They got hella niggas that they ignore all the time. And yeah, so I'm not saying all them niggas is gonna be the right nigga for you. I'm just saying that you have options. So you choose to fuck with the same type of niggas or the same nigga. So it's like you can't really complain unless you look back at what you doing wrong first, type shit.
And they don't do
Like
that. That comes to the accountability topic.
Accountability holds weight, shit. Yeah.
Wait, not to change the topic. I just got that notification from Bleacher Report. They said they was fighting like Austin Rivers, Mo Bamba. They all like said like 8 players. They like I seen the little clip like they subs had pushed the Austin Rivers down. Like everybody acting crazy, man.
Look, that's the first thing I see on Twitter. Austin Rivers versus Mo Bamba. Right. Swinging. Mo Bamba was just clapping. Dang. They just low key just jumped Austin Rivers. Dang, did the worst way. Yeah, they did.
Documentation. You know, the imagine.
Mo Bamba said, "Mink." Then they took Mo off. Austin came behind him. He said, Jalen came behind. He said, "Mink." I ain't watched the whole thing though.
They been getting busy in the NBA lately. Sure, they been having a couple brawls in this bitch.
Bro, Donovan Mitchell, all type of shit.
Cause niggas be getting tired of niggas talking crazy.
Everybody always talking about, especially Ja. He be talking about some. I know ain't nobody gonna do nothing anyways.
All right. Oh God, his team everything talk shit to the Lakers.
Bro, our generation starting to come in the league. And, you know, our generation do not be caring for real. Yeah, take that little suspension. And they be having bread already from social media. Y'all want to take my contract?
Bro.
Mikey making $10 million. He making $10 million. He not even in the league, bro. But no. Y'all talking like a motherfucker. But now y'all got something else to say about the gender roles. I feel like it's a lot we can say.
Yeah.
A lot that we did say.
I just be feeling like don't, bro, just do what's best for your relationship, bro. If you feel like, I ain't gonna lie, bro, I just feel like people gotta understand, like sometimes, don't get me wrong, it's niggas out here that are really, not saying like right now, but it like it's niggas that really pay for everything. Some niggas don't care. Like I ain't saying, I'm not trying to disconnect this talk down on no nigga that do that shit, because I ain't gonna lie, I pay for shit too. Like that's just real shit. Like, you know, everybody different. So don't feel like, just because everybody talking, now I don't have to pay for no. You do that, bro. Do that shit, bro. That's all we be saying. Like, don't do what's best for you and your relationship. Like, don't let that social media shit make you feel like, oh, like I shouldn't pay for all this and all that. If you a nigga, if you can do that and provide for your girl and still handle your business on the side, then do that shit, bro. Like that's real nigga shit.
Bro, I ain't gonna lie, shorty. Don't get finessed though. That's one thing. Cause I be females, they are trying to finesse you. Not every female is like this. Don't get it wrong. I ain't saying every female, but today's age, happening a lot more than has ever happened before.
Yeah, and they use social media to try to get it out of you.
Social media is getting niggas finessed like a motherfucker straight. And that's how these niggas be getting. Hey, these niggas be hard, bro. That's why these niggas, like, it's a cycle, shorty. The females are starting to create the niggas now. Like, the females fuck a nigga over. Now the nigga said fuck the bitches. And now he said fuck the bitches. Now he being the nigga that bitches be talking about how he just straight fuck, you just want to fuck all this other shit. But he only want to fuck because you know you trying to finesse. He been finesse before type shit. So it's like, it's a never-ending cycle that's just getting worse.
It's a cycle, really. and it's like, bro, man, that's very true though. That's very true. That's very true. So it's like,
especially with OnlyFans and shit out. OnlyFans and shit is out. I'm people start feeling like they entitled to the shit too. Like that's another thing. Like I ain't gonna try to make this out with people because you know it's from their perspective. But like just saying that, like ever since OnlyFans and shit came out, bro, that's all females think about. Hey, is you paying me? Like damn, I gotta pay you to talk to you, shorty. I gotta pay you to link up.
Is you gonna pay my phone bill? Is you gonna pay?
Like what?
Yeah, slide on me. Slide on me and let's match. Pay for my gas to get there.
Oh God, like bitches love saying, "What you doing for me?" Like, what are you doing for me?
You're not doing anything for me.
I ain't doing nothing for me
at all.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. I
feel like they have to
doing shit for each other. So why do I have to give them something? Like,
you're not my girl, especially when you're not my girl. Like what?
I ain't gonna lie.
Exactly. I just made you.
Having motherfuckers fucked up. That's all I'm gonna say with that type of shit. Cause I ain't even gonna cap for. it just be like, it ain't even just girls that do this. It be niggas too. Like, I feel like you shouldn't be asking for shit if you can't reciprocate the energy back. Like, I feel like that's just me personally. Like, shit. I know I ain't the richest nigga in the world, but I can make some shit happen. Like, that's just me personally. Like,
But
I
also
can find ways.
also that's a counterproductive statement though, because you asking for something because you don't have it. So how are you gonna be able to give it back? You're obviously asking for a reason.
But it's like shit. I don't know. I feel like shit. But I don't know. Me personally, like I don't really ask a lot.
I
But
thought
that's just
I
me.
thought
I'm like,
I thought we
what?
just lagged out the way you paused.
Nah, like I don't really like. I
Man,
be
that
getting
nigga
like
stop
don't
right
get me
there
wrong,
trying to
like
say
because I
shit.
don't know. Me personally, I've always been the type of nigga like I like obviously my people do shit for me, but like I don't like to ask nobody for shit for real either, because that's just me. Like especially as I get older, like I don't really try to ask too much people for shit. That's just
Bro,
me.
I've never been really the person to ask anybody outside of my parents. I
Like
never
that's
really
why
asked
like
like people for stuff.
Yeah,
My
facts.
homies. I don't
Yeah,
ever text my
it just
homie, let me
don't
get
feel. It don't
$20.
feel right.
yeah,
Yeah, like
yeah.
yeah, I never did that. I ain't gonna
And,
lie. That
and people
nigga,
be
that
doing
never.
that to me, I'd be like, how are y'all this comfortable doing that?
Bro,
Like,
because bro, don't get me started on that type of
Oh
shit.
God, though, niggas be sending you requests and shit. I'm like, what the fuck?
like,
That's
Nigga,
because
I'm hurting too.
oh,
nigga, nigga, I'm hurting too. What the fuck?
oh, bad though. Like, why are you sending me cash app requests?
but
Like,
I ain't gonna cap for.
Oh,
This might
bro.
be a little off topic what I'm finna say. Don't get me wrong, fool. I'll say this though. I ain't gonna say niggas don't break bread because damn, they just got that bitch busting.
this nigga. Hey, wait,
Oh, with the finessing, when y'all said something about finessing, okay. I ain't gonna lie, like, in a way, like, cause I ain't gonna lie, when we talk about like now how everybody fuck with each other for beneficial reasons, like, I ain't gonna lie, I ain't gonna sit up here and say like you should fuck with somebody for beneficial reasons, but I ain't gonna lie, like you do like, cause I ain't gonna lie, for the older we get though, you ain't gonna wanna fuck with nobody that ain't like it ain't even about cause I ain't gonna lie with some cause I talk to some people about like men, dudes and girls about this topic. I don't even think some girls be necessarily saying they want a nigga to be fully like, oh, he gotta have this and have everything. I think some girls just be like, it's be your potential, like what you finna do. And I ain't gonna lie, for like some females, they be having the right to feel how they feel, and some niggas be having the right to feel how they feel too. I don't feel like it's either both sides. I feel like it's both sides. Like, cause I ain't gonna lie, for niggas, I ain't gonna lie. Sometimes niggas do be out here have no morals, no dreams, none of that shit. Like, and I'm a nigga and I can speak for that shit. And just like some girls don't have no dreams, no aspirations, no
no
nothing.
morals, no
No
morals.
morals. It's that's why I say I feel like it's not
No,
necessarily a sad no more. I feel like it's both. That's just me. Cause I ain't gonna lie, like, don't get this shit twisted though. Like I ain't gonna say niggas be broke out here, but it be some niggas that be using females out here. Don't I ain't gonna
that's the
lie.
next one. That's the next time. That's the next
I ain't
topic.
gonna
We
lie, like
hold
real
on.
shit. Bro. And I ain't gonna lie, this has just been me. Like, I don't like to use no female. Like, that's just me personally. Cause it's like, I ain't gonna lie, like I'm a dude. Like that's just me. I know other niggas don't get no fuck. Cool. This is just me personally. I'm not finna use no girl. Like, especially like it's been situations I know I could have like, asked motherfuckers for money, but it's like, nah, for that's just me. Like, especially now since I'm getting older and like I'm finna be done with school and shit. Like, I don't even want my OG to be stressing about some shit. My mom like, your parents gonna always look out for you and shit. That's just real shit. But like, I'm trying to like learn that shit because I know like this is just some real shit. Like, when I don't say this to say this, like my mama always told me like it's gonna be a point in the world, like, and this is some real shit. Don't take this the wrong way though. I don't want nobody to take what I'm saying the wrong way. My mama always told me like it's gonna be a point in the world where she not gonna always be here. So my mama always told me like you like at the end of the day, like you gotta learn this shit on your own. Like, yeah, your parents supposed to help parent you, but you also gotta have the knowledge now to like when you get to a certain age, you gotta learn how to just figure things out on your own too. And I feel like that's what our generation struggle with. Cause like, no, we do got some, and don't get me wrong, we got some independent ass niggas, some independent ass women. I mean, not niggas, independent men and independent women. It's a lot of independent people. Don't get me wrong, but it's also a lot of people that like they lost. And I ain't gonna lie, like we do got a lot of resources for like we just gotta take advantage of that. Even me, cause sometimes I be tweaking too, but I'm human though. Like we all human, we all be fucking up. Like we got resources, we just gotta use them. Like we got internet. We can look up different shit, how to work shit. Like I know I'd be quick to look up some shit on the internet when I want to learn something, or I ask for help sometimes. I might ask my parents and shit. But don't I just feel that the whole it's niggas and shit. No, I feel like it's both sides, bro. I feel like some niggas just be out here bogus as hell. Don't get me started with that shit. Niggas be bogus as hell. Don't let that social media shit fool you. It be a lot of niggas that be I ain't even sneak this, no sneak this and shit, none of that shit. But it be a lot of niggas you might think they rich as hell on the media. Nah,
Nah, I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, niggas do be capping too. Now we gonna have to get on niggas too because I feel like we just got on female.
yeah,
Niggas,
like I ain't gonna lie, this is
niggas
real
do be
shit.
Yeah, because
capping.
I want to. That's what I was trying to say too. Like, I don't think that this is like a thing where like we only talking about this female. We just talking from a
Yeah,
male's point of view. But
yeah.
it definitely be
Yeah,
it's
That's
definitely like
real
y'all
niggas
said.
niggas.
definitely
Like,
be finessing.
so and the older I get, I see why like females don't like niggas. Like, I really see that shit because niggas be doing some weird shit. Because niggas do weird shit to other niggas. Like, that shit real, folks. I really see why girls don't be liking us. And I ain't saying that's like it's everybody, but I can see why females be a little scared with fucking with niggas because niggas be out here weird as hell, like on some real shit. Like I see why females be like really intent and pin and PTS and have PTSD with that shit. I see that
So
shit as I get older. But just like with niggas too, like we be having PTSD dealing with like unmanageable girls and women and shit. Like it's both sides. I don't think it's like
yeah,
one side is but
the thing with men is like we get taught to be so hard all the time and shit. So we don't know how like use our emotions in a positive way. So like when we like some shit happen to us, like girl break our heart or some shit, we just automatically think in a logical way. All right, like damn, this bitch just fucked me. I ain't gonna never let no bitch do this shit to me again. So
but
now
I
I'm gonna
ain't
Right.
just fuck
see.
any bitch I got, and that's how a nigga turn into the ain't shit ass niggas that these bitches be
Yeah, but
talking.
also though, like it just come down to like I'm with the whole like I don't know. I've been like doing my little thing on my long time looking up shit. I ain't gonna lie, like I'm with the whole like niggas like yeah I feel like we should be able to express ourselves, but at the same time I ain't gonna lie, for like niggas we gotta also and I'm learning this too because I ain't gonna lie I feel like I can always improve and shit too. Like we gotta also learn how to like channel our feelings better too. Like we can't like cause I ain't gonna lie for real shit. I think what it be like when girls be like saying like, oh, I want my nigga to know how to express himself. Like I feel like niggas we shouldn't be complaining and whining like on the internet too about certain shit. I feel like we can express ourselves, but I just feel like the way we go about it, because it do be niggas like on that shit, they just be complaining and trying to like and I just be like, bro,
Like give an example, like saying what? Complaining. Like what's
like, cause you
complaining?
know how niggas like I ain't gonna lie, like I just say for me, when I was younger, I ain't gonna lie on the internet, I used to be like, I wouldn't say I used to be expressing myself on that bitch. But I'm a younger nigga. I'm like 13, 14. When you 13, 14, 12, like me personally, this is just me from what that shit I've experienced. You don't really know how to express yourself. Like I ain't saying that's a past, but like I'm 13, 14, 12. Like I don't know how to channel my own messages. I'm still growing. But I feel like as I got older, like I still have moments where I flash out and shit, but I'm trying to get better with that shit. Cause I feel like when you get older, like we niggas, bro, we supposed to set like the standard, And I feel like that's why girls sometimes don't be taking us niggas too serious because they be like, how the fuck he can't channel his own emotions, but I'm supposed to be submissive. And I can understand why girls don't be submissive to certain niggas because, you know,
That's what it was. That's what we supposed to talk
Yeah, well,
like,
I was gonna ask you. I was gonna say Do you think females are becoming too masculine or men are
Yeah,
becoming
I feel
feminine?
like the roles are definitely changing. I feel like dudes
Yeah.
are starting to become the new women, and women are becoming more independent. And I feel like I just feel like it ain't even just social media. I feel like it just also just depend on like they upbringing too, for like I don't know. It's getting fucked up though. Like I feel like they are becoming the new males.
I
Cause I
think
ain't gonna lie,
you said what?
like, cause I ain't gonna lie, like I be doing this little research on shit. Like they be saying like, cause testosterone. That's like our shit as males. That's the shit that make your beard grow. The shit that help you work out.
Testosterone, fuck.
Yeah,
Testosterone.
our shit. Like, I think we got like the lowest testosterone levels. Like the like our gen.
Okay. Okay, George, what George trying to say is male testosterone levels is at an all-time low right now. That's what he's trying to say.
Cause niggas like niggas like I that's why I be saying like I don't be like people be with me like when I be going through shit and I be so quiet and people be like, why you don't express yourself? And because it's like, man, as a man, like I know Herb talk about this shit a lot in his interviews. When he get interviewed, like he just be like, shit, you go through shit, but like you gonna go through it. Like I ain't gonna lie, like I ain't gonna get too deep on this bitch, but I've been through some shit. Like I
Nah,
ain't gonna.
go ahead, get deep, before we go ahead,
I
get
bro, like
deep.
I've been through some shit mentally as a shorty, like that I ain't think I was never gonna get through, but I got through shit. Like it just take time. Not even just with like, like because people might think like, oh, I don't gang bang, I don't tote guns, but like that don't mean you can go through shit. I've been through shit. I don't speak on the shit, but I've been through shit, like emotionally, like mentally. But that's just you feel me? Like everybody ain't gonna know what you go through, like, and that's okay. People don't gotta go know
Yeah,
what I go
yeah.
through.
Everybody don't gotta know everything.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so like
So
But
that shit
so,
made me stronger.
but
Like
how you feel like that females are becoming too masculine? Like, which one is it, or is it both?
I
I
think it's
think I
both.
think it's both.
I think
I
it's
think it's
both
both
because
too.
I feel
But which
like
one? All right, so like, which one you think happened first? Was it the men? Was it the men acting feminine, which caused the women to start acting masculine?
I don't
Masculine?
know, bro. I
Cause
feel like
that's
First of
how motherfuckers
all,
be acting.
first
Motherfuckers
of
be acting like
all,
niggas ain't doing shit, so bitches gotta do what they need to do for themselves.
I personally
Like,
think females is a part of the reason. I'm not saying it's the whole thing, but I feel like they're a part. I'm not. I'm gonna stop. I'm trying to stop saying females. Women are a part of the reason why men are starting to become more feminine. Because I feel like they let a lot of stuff slide in the world now that got to do with niggas being feminine, and they make it okay to the point where niggas like
yeah,
for
bro, like
like they in tune, like even like little stuff like men being in tune with their feelings. Niggas, we done got real comfortable with being a little maybe too in tune with our feelings and
yeah, that's what
saying
I'm
real stuff,
saying for
and
like,
now and
like
then it gets used against us with them, and they start calling us feminine. They call all, I can't think of
yeah,
names they be
for that's
calling
what
us,
I'm
but
saying for. I
they
feel like
but
it's a
they have
difference.
something to do with that too a little bit.
Yeah, I feel like it's a difference between venting and talk about stuff, but it's also like a strict line because it's like on some real stuff. Like that's why I feel like working out that shit like really help with your mind and stuff. Cause like sometimes, bro, I ain't gonna lie, like I don't know, I've been a little more consistent with the gym, but like when I was going to the gym, like consistently or something like that was helping with my mental. Like sometimes, bro, like you might think you need to always talk stuff out, but sometimes you just need to like
Clear
you
your
can. It's
head.
get that
also it's
testosterone out, shorty. Get that testosterone build
yeah,
up.
like sometimes if you don't feel like you have to talk stuff out, you can express it in different form. I'm an artist, like I like to draw. That's a way to express myself. Then you got people that rap, make music, you can write. Like it's other ways, bro. You don't have to always vent. Like, some people, some niggas, they literally just go in the studio and just express how they feel. And that's why I feel like art is a good way for like anybody to help, like not even just music, but art. Like that's a good way to help express yourself. Like, real shit. But like I definitely agree with that shit. Like I think like we do be letting a lot of shit slide. Because when I was younger, like I ain't gonna say I probably was a mama's boy, but like as I got older, I be thinking like, damn, like I
He's a
did
little,
used to be
he's
soft
a
as
little
fuck.
nipple sucker.
Dude, I
He's
feel,
a little
I feel,
nipple
I
I,
feel,
sucker.
I, I,
Oh,
I
I
feel.
ain't gonna say
playing
I
I ain't
with
was
gonna lie,
soft. I
yourself.
don't
yeah,
even.
yeah.
I ain't gonna lie. I never say I was soft. I ain't gonna lie.
Females go a
I'll never
little
say I
too
was
far. Like
soft.
drinking pink lemonade is gay now, shorty. Like what?
You said what?
Drinking pink, like females is starting to go a little too far. Like drinking pink lemonade, like they be calling that shit sassy as hell and shit like that. Like shit like that. Like
That's why my stance on a lot of this stuff is kind of back and forth because females do contribute to that. They try to control us through social media and say little stuff
yeah.
and make us feel away. But at the
Man,
same
that's
time,
niggas be
at the same,
allowing that shit too.
exactly,
You
and,
gotta
and
have
this
your
and
own
this
mental.
Yeah,
and this is
this the
why.
thing
This
about
is why.
niggas, bro. They trying to get some pussy, bro. That's
Thank
really
you.
what niggas.
Thank you.
That's how
You're
niggas
trying
think,
to. You won't even say how you really feel. You just trying to hit something. So you trying to agree with the girl as much as you can and get it good with her. The whole time it's not even how you
bro.
feel for real, bro. That's
Exactly.
exactly what it be on a lot of this stuff, bro. Niggas don't be agreeing with a lot of stuff these females be trying to put out there. But it be they don't want to lose. They don't want to lose their potential to hit all these
Yeah,
people. They
but
know
I
if a
ain't
female
gonna lie though,
disagree with
like
you, she gonna get all the rest of the females disagree with you, and it's gonna be a thing, and it's gonna make it difficult for you to do
yeah,
what you trying to do.
I don't know. I just feel
Right.
like shit. I just feel like you said, like I feel like it ain't even like one side specifically. I feel like it's just both. And I feel like once we realize that shit, like you know how like the internet be trying to get black women and black men to go against each other. I feel like once we realize it ain't even it's not no side. It's just both of us. Like we just and that's where like I ain't gonna
We
lie.
all just
Like
fucked up.
yeah, like and that's
Yeah.
just accountability.
So
Like I ain't gonna
so
lie.
what's the solution to the problem?
I
We've
feel
been
like
looking at a problem. Let's
I
give a
feel like the
solution.
solution, I'm not gonna lie, the solution is when people just realize it in themselves. Cause I ain't gonna lie, I'm not gonna sit up here and say like I know I got a lot of growing to do. That's just me personally. I know I came a long way from a lot of shit. A lot of people that know me know like, yeah, like I was, I grow, but I know I still got more to grow. Like I'm only 22. Like I might be a totally different person at 25. Like a lot of people
You
don't
might be a
want to
different person
change.
in 6 months.
You're gonna be.
Yeah,
You're
like
gonna
people
be.
don't
You're
want to
gonna change
like
every
when
six
people
months.
ask like there's some real shit. People always ask me when I'm gonna stop smoking weed. Shit, I don't know. I might start smoking weed next month. I don't know. Like that's just real shit. I might not. It's just whenever I feel like it's the time, I might not need it. Like real shit. But people like this is the thing though. I noticed like my advisor told me this, Mr. Count. Shout out to Mr. Count if you see this video. Shout out to Mr. Count, man.
Bro,
Shout out to
bald head ass.
I'm gonna shout out, bro.
Nah, he not bald, bro. He Asian, bro. Nah, he not bald. That's my Korean father. Shout out to Mr. Kim, man. But he used to tell me the stuff like this. Like he used to tell us like in my advisory, he'd be like, bro, you got people that just gonna be doing the same thing for the rest of their lives. Because people afraid to like
Bro,
change. Yeah, and that's the thing. Like people think, and I feel like you should, yeah, your opinion, your thoughts should matter and shit. But also, you gotta have the thin line between like knowing when you wrong and knowing like, cause I ain't gonna lie, it's a lot of shit I know I fucked up in situations in my life. And I'd be like, damn, I look back like, damn, I probably didn't even have to do that shit. But that's just me growing and realizing like, but everybody don't want to do that. Like you gotta want to take accountability and change. Like I know it's not easy, like. But that's where the ego coming thing. And hold on, this ties into this shit. Everybody should read this book. The Supplement of Not Giving a Fuck. Everybody should read this book, man. This shit talks about entitlement, like a lot of shit. It's the real shit, bro. I don't want to sound like no nerd or nothing, but I don't get no fuck. But y'all should
I ain't
one
gonna
day,
lie, bro. It's great to be a nerd, bro. We too old
yeah,
for
y'all
that.
should
It's
really
great to be
read
a
this
nerd.
book, bro.
You should
Real
want to be a
shit,
nerd.
bro.
Bro.
This book got a lot of real shit in here, bro. This shit'll make you realize about a lot of shit. Like, I ain't gonna lie. I ain't saying this shit to just be funny, but this shit real. Like, that shit talk about entitlement. Like, it's good to have ego, but it's just like a certain extent. Like, yeah, you could think highly about yourself, but you also gotta have room to grow.
Don't. Yeah. Don't.
How you think LeBron and Steph got great? You gotta learn how to take
Yeah,
criticism
Shorty.
too.
What you gotta have, sure, you gotta have ultimate confidence, but you gotta be humble with it, sure.
Bro.
Cause
Yeah,
like,
you gotta have
cause like,
confidence with shit, but you also gotta have a room to still learn and grow. And I think that's the balance. Like, I ain't gonna lie, balance is everything, folks. Balance is everything. And this ties into like the next tattoo I'm finna get to. So with balance, like balance is key. Is where it's really key. That's why I feel like when they be saying like they trying to make women and men the same. We not gonna never be the same. That's why we
Exactly.
so
that,
different. We gotta
that,
complement each other. I feel like that
that,
everybody trying to be the same. No, it can never be the same. We gotta compliment each other.
that,
And that answers the
that.
question. There's gender roles. There's gender roles. We can't all just be the we you just can't be the same, bro. We weren't meant to be the same. It's the reason why there's
Yeah,
men
so
and women. We weren't meant to be the same. We were
Yeah,
meant to bring different
yeah,
that's
things
what
to
makes
each other
it
and
so.
to the earth.
But people don't
yeah.
realize.
It's just
If
this world
anything,
now. We
shorty,
try to try to accept and make everything just okay, but
like,
really no, bro. We're here for a reason. Like we gotta
yeah,
stop
bro, like,
overlooking reality. We're
yeah,
here for a reason to do certain things, bro. Like
facts, facts.
Yeah,
Like,
like
that's why men, like, men and women both carry, like, back to what Jordan was saying earlier about the testosterone. Like, men and women both carry testosterone and estrogen, but there's a reason why women carry more estrogen. And there's a reason why men carry more testosterone. Like, we were meant to do certain things. Like, niggas grow up totally different, thinking totally different than a female
a
would think.
female, literally,
So it's like our whole concept of life is different, and
yeah,
bro.
bro.
but
It's
but
supposed to
it's supposed to work together at the same time, like complementary pieces. Like, we supposed to match. So that's why when they try, like,
be,
I ain't
bro.
gonna lie, I ain't gonna get into that shit because but create, bro. That's what we here to do, bro. If you a broke, you could be broke, drug addict ass nigga, bro, but you can still have a fucking kid, bro. You can still have a kid, bro. That's the thing, bro. You here to create shit. You here to grow and create, and man, I want to go, man. I ain't gonna do it earlier. I ain't gonna do
But then I ain't gonna lie.
it.
Some people, but like I ain't gonna lie. Some people might not be like on this earth to create. Some people most may not be here to create. Some people might just here to give knowledge and give it to the next person. Like we all got
Like
different
that and
roles.
shit. Yeah,
Cause like shit, some people might not have kids, but that's okay. But that's why it's just about giving knowledge. Like Thug, he said some shit like
like,
this.
you
Like
can still create. We can still create without giving knowledge. Like you said, like,
yeah,
what you do? You do art. Like, that's creation right there, sure. Like, that's your kid. Like, you here to
yeah,
grow. Like, niggas ain't
and it's
never,
crazy.
like, if you can't just be satisfied just sitting in the crib all day. Sure, you gonna get bored. I don't care what type.
Yeah,
You could
bro.
be an
That's why
A10
I be
ass
trying
nigga.
to
You
like
still gonna be bored, bro. You still gonna be bored. That's
yeah, man. Like
that creativity inside
yeah, bro. But like that's why I said like I don't know. I just feel like shit. Like like you said like I don't think it's just I don't want to never feel like it's just always the women and the women to get the blame for shit. Cause I know women like nah, it's not always the women. It's us men. It's men too. Like
you.
we
Yeah,
it's both sides, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I feel like that. I always felt like that,
yeah,
especially as I got older. Like cause it's like shit it just be like I feel like a lot of shit just be like people just we just gotta do I feel and another thing I feel like we be too hard on each other too like we be way too hard on each other like that's
yeah,
why like and I feel like I would say social media have an effect on that shit too but at the same time it don't I just feel like yeah have high standards but also understand like shit like we all been through shit like everybody been through a hard time at point of life when they one day itself. Like that's just the natural human nature. Like you gonna go through different shit. And I feel like people be like what I said about like oh the train thing, like it just be like shit. That person you might not she might be that person back then, but it's like shit. She might not be that person now. Like and that's
yeah,
just real shit. Especially as I gotten older, like yeah, of course, like you be like, damn, like but then you just think about it like shit, we
yeah,
grown. Like we
yeah.
growing, bro. Everybody be
People,
fucking up, bro. Like
people try to
everybody
make change,
yeah,
change
everybody that makes
bad.
a mistake before. Everybody's made a mistake they kind of regret. Like that's just real shit. But I
and
feel
that,
like people see it like that though. People don't
and
see it
some
like that.
and some people might see them getting a train or whatever ran on them. They might not see it as a mistake. They just see it. That's just how it's part of how my life went
Yeah,
at one
like
point.
Exactly, exactly. Like,
because people
motherfuckers think about people who do porn, shorty. They be talking. They don't get no fuck when they be doing interviews and shit. They don't
yeah.
get no fuck. So talk
And then
about that shit.
Now they
not bad.
starting to really be out here like normal people. Honestly, I'm starting to see way more
But
porn
then
stars
people
be
be
out
talking
here.
Exactly.
about
I'm
like
starting to see way more porn stars just on regular shit. Just doing
and
regular
then
shit. They got their own business, some whole shit. Like, shit, fuck
people
it.
Which is
talk
smart.
about people be talking about
Yeah,
they be talking
smart as
about
fuck.
like a lot of people be saying like, oh, I want that '90s love, but I be thinking like, shit. I feel like the world always been like this. I just feel like it's just
Exactly, bro. That
it's just
90s love
social. It's just
a
social
lot of
media,
these
bro.
girls, bro.
Social media
Bro,
just
Be
made
real,
this shit
bro. A lot of
way
these
more.
how
girls have
how do you?
stepdads and shit, bro.
That's
A
what
lot
I'm
of these
saying.
girls
How do
have
you
stepdads, bro.
literally? How do you want a
Men
'90s
too.
love? How do you want
Now these
'90s
kids have
love and
stepdads,
yo?
bro.
You want 90s and 80s love, and your people not even together.
Exactly, bro.
Bro,
Well,
like real
this the
shit.
world been like this.
It's
We
been
just
like that. I
Exactly.
just
different.
feel like
They keep
social
doing,
media just.
yes,
I
bro.
think that social
It's
media
all
should just
about
make this
narrative.
shit way more noticeable. That's the only difference. I feel like the
Yeah.
world always been like this.
It
Like,
makes it
cause think
worse
about it.
though.
Like,
I ain't gonna lie. It's
think
Nah,
really
bro,
about
worse.
it.
you go back in times like my grandpa on my dad's side, like he old, like he been through, like he was in those times straight. This nigga had more than one family, bro. Like these niggas had more than one family back
Yeah.
in the other times. Like they had, like my grandpa, bro. I went to family reunion. It's four last names in that bitch. Who is
Yeah.
these people? They had
Oh
explained to
God.
me and shit.
Oh
Sure
God.
is
That's how I
like.
be.
Like back in the old days, bro, this shit always been going on. Like niggas have more than one
Yeah.
family, bro.
Oh, that shit
And
real. Fool.
man, I don't even want to get that deep, but
Yeah,
sometimes, man, they, sometimes they be having babies by people they weren't supposed to have babies by. I ain't gonna get too
exactly,
deep to it, but it be a lot of
exactly,
stuff going on in these families that
exactly,
people keep stuff
exactly.
under the
You
rug. Like
just know them as
it's
grandpa,
been like this.
grandma, but they been through shit years ago.
Yeah, bro.
They was
Yeah,
going
Like,
through shit 20, 30 years
yeah,
ago.
bro.
You
Like
supposed to be
that's
doing
why
shit
I hate that
now.
shit. They be talking about I
You
want
see it
90s love.
now.
I feel like it's the same thing. I just feel like social media just make this shit way more televised. If social
yeah,
media exists back then, I feel like it probably be the same way. I just feel like the internet just made a lot of shit weird. That's all it is.
bro. And
That's
sometimes
all
the
it
internet you
is,
can't
bro.
escape it. You can't escape certain stuff. Like back then, you can. It just happened in your life. You could probably go escape it. Now it's on the internet. Your business might
Yeah,
get
that's
put on
all it
Facebook,
is, folks. It's
Instagram,
more
Snapchat.
televised. It's more televised. Like, like I ain't gonna lie. Like that's why I say like I be so grateful. Like sometimes I grew up with like we grew up in the era. Like I like bro. I be thinking like damn when I was 8 9 years old. Like I ain't even have phones. Like niggas used to be outside every day. Like times was so different.
Yeah,
Like
you
Literally,
used to be
literally.
outside for real.
niggas
Niggas
had to
used to
use
be
their
outside all the
imagination.
time.
Like when we used to
Yeah,
play
all
fight, niggas used to
creativity.
have to play fight. We used our imagination. Like that shit was different. Like we had to me
Oh,
and my
bro,
homies play
though.
each other eight and nine. We was using our own heads like to make
Like,
shit
nigga,
happen. Our
I ain't gonna lie.
imagination.
I really stopped going outside for real till I was down there out of high school. Sure. Like, even like summertime, sure, niggas used to be outside at the courts,
Yeah,
at
folks, but the shit
riding
different.
their bike. Like, niggas used to ride their bike all around the town and shit. Like, you really
Type
don't see
shit.
that many kids doing that shit no more. Niggas on Fortnite now, shorty. Little niggas on
Yeah,
Yeah,
bro.
I
Like
don't see nobody around here riding bikes for real.
Bro, they on Fortnite, straight. They on the game.
cuz bro,
Cause you can
They
talk
rather
to a
be
cuz
nigga on
looking
the
at
game.
drive.
Like I could talk to my oh god, I could talk to my homie on the game. So it's like, shit, I don't.
Bro. And I had to get up. We just
Oh
chilling.
god,
So
I don't
yeah.
gotta get up. I wake up, hop on the game. Shit. Literally, that's all niggas gotta do nowadays. Hop on their phone. They on social media. Like it's
yeah,
hella
bro.
shit
I
niggas
just
can
feel
do,
like
bro.
it's just different, bro. Like I feel like this shit always been how I just feel like social media just make this shit way more noticeable. So I feel like the problems we always had, I feel like it's always existed. I just feel like it's just different now. Like when people say shit like that, I just be like, bro, like you
Now
say
you
that
want no
shit.
better. It was
It was
better,
the
but
same
like
shit,
it was the
bro. It's the
same.
same shit, bro. Cause all it, bro, when you think about a lot of this shit, bro, I think about this shit. Like all this shit is just the same shit, just repeated cycle. This shit,
Literally.
Yeah,
this cycle,
It's with
bro.
anything. Fashion. Now baggy. Now people starting with baggy
yeah.
clothes
Bro,
again.
like
Like
nigga,
it's just
y'all
everything
don't
come in
niggas
cycles.
don't really know, bro. Lil Wayne been wearing Bape and Ape in 2010. Like
Lil
niggas
Wayne,
don't
Soldier
even
Boy
know
was
that shit.
rapping about it. Soldier Boy said,
Yeah,
"Yeah, I
Soldier
ain't
Boys.
saying it."
Oh
Like he been
God,
Niggas
doing
don't
Shorty,
be
this,
bro.
knowing half of this shit for
Okay, he's
real.
coming up,
and I didn't even really realize what he was saying back then. I
me
just used to,
either,
I got
cause we
it,
young.
man.
Oh God, the niggas used to just hit
I ain't know what
that shit.
I ain't know what he was saying. I ain't know what he was saying. I used to,
Oh, bro, I ain't know what you say. I'm
but I
just
know it
going
was
with the
bathing
flow in
nigga.
that book.
Oh, bro, he weren't, but we didn't know what it was to everybody started saying bait. And we like,
Cause
oh
we was
shit.
shorties, bro. We was kids. We wasn't
Bro,
supposed to know shit like that. We was having that was our childhood, bro. We was just supposed to be kids. Like that's what I be saying. Like
I
now,
say,
kids be trying to grow up too fast.
think about our childhood,
Kids
man.
be
Niggas
trying
used
to
to have
grow
the
up too
ball
fast.
fade. Straight, our childhood, everybody had that ball fade haircut, bro. If you was black, I was just saying, if you
Oh,
black,
bro.
you had that ball fade haircut straight. Now niggas got fade, they got
Dread,
dye hair, mohawk, curly hair, mohawks, or dreads. They niggas got dreads in fifth
braid.
grade. Fourth grade, shorty.
Motherfuckers got waves. So this girl talking about
Okay.
something. This girl talking about something. Well, first of all, my ex, he'd be like, my kid gonna have dreads. Or I know girls be like, I'm gonna brush my kid. He gonna have waves. For this whole, I'm like, dang. Like we need to
I'm
get the
God,
ball fade, the little
motherfuckers be
line.
having Jade. Shorty, motherfuckers be two with Jade, shorty. Ha! Two with Jade, shorty.
Bro. All
Like
right,
the
man.
babies be having Jade. Louis Vuitton fits.
Oh, bro. Like Jordan said too, he was talking about I don't know, we on the phone, he said, but he's talking about when people come to college now, rich as hell. I'm watching, I'm looking at these people, they be like reposting
Oh
their stuff on
God.
Facebook. They be these freshmen at school or whatever, bro. They got McQueen's on with a Balenciaga shirt and a Balenciaga
That's
the
what they
little
know for.
hat.
Like,
I'm like,
I ain't gonna
y'all
lie.
niggas
When
out
I was
here fresh
13,
as hell.
14, like it was polo. You could be flea as
Oh
hell with a
God,
polo
polo.
shirt
Polo,
Oh,
some
and
bro.
trues,
jeans.
some
Towards like the end
trues.
of high school. Sure, I ain't like towards the end of high school, like early college, you could be free with a white t-shirt and my
No, that
white
white
tee.
a white tee, some jeans, and some white ones.
It
You were
was
straight.
so was you was
You low
straight,
key
shorty.
still straight now. I
Oh,
mean,
you
it just
still kind of
depends on who
straight.
you
I
with.
ain't gonna lie.
Yeah,
I
Yeah,
ain't
it
gonna
just
lie.
depends.
Like I feel like with me, like since I dress a lot, like I feel like I dress the way I want to. Like I had different moments. I can dress from like. Don't get me wrong. I'm not against designer and shit. Like I got me like V-Lone hoodie. Like I just not the type of nigga like. I'm not finna get no shit because a fucking famous person got that shit. If I really want some shit, I'm gonna
bro.
get it. Like I get most of my Jordan shit
Bro.
because I actually want them bitches. I might not wear
Bro.
them right now, but that don't mean I'm not gonna wear it. Like
Exactly.
people, like I feel like, but see, and now like I feel like a lot of shit getting watered down too, cause now like everybody dressing the same and shit, and it's like that's why I be like, people be like, I ain't gonna say it's hard to stand out, cause I ain't gonna lie, shit, but I'm also the type of nigga if I want to wear some shit, I'm gonna wear some shit because I want to. Like I feel like now everybody try to dress the same and shit. Like I feel like I got a unique type of style. Like I be
And
trying.
shorty, I ain't gonna lie, shorty. Like, for you niggas, I ain't gonna lie. That's no fucking game, bro. If you really flee every day, shorty, when you gonna get flee? If you flee every fucking day, when you gonna get flee, shorty? Then you come
Yeah, like
on,
sometimes I
might be
just
on
put on
some
my
cool shit.
Crocs.
You put on bummy shit, then niggas on your ass now. One day you put on some
Cause
bummy
they
shit,
try to
niggas on
keep
your
up
ass.
with the
You set yourself
impersonation.
up for that shit.
They trying to impress motherfuckers. Like,
And they
you
just set
know,
You gotta
themselves
be
up to having a steady
that.
to try to fit a certain style, a certain
and
image.
then
They just set themselves up.
like it ain't even like
Exactly.
niggas be insecure about themselves, so they feel like when they don't have no designer, they feel like they the ugliest nigga in the world. Like,
Bro,
shit.
some niggas that's how they fool
Like,
females.
like
They just got
Shorty,
designers.
Chad Ocho Cinco, sure, he just been sure he was wearing fake jewelry, all types of. He's smart. I'll do that
He
shit too.
he's
If
he
I'm
said
famous,
he said he was riding Spirit.
okay, okay, he big as hell. So niggas don't understand. Like he tall as hell. Niggas be talking about the seats and shit. If he can ride Spirit, anybody can fucking ride Spirit. Shit.
Bro.
And you gonna be tall as hell.
Cause that shit
I
be
know
overrated.
average ass
Shit be
nigga.
overrated. Like people ask me, like I didn't have people ask me like, oh, if you get rich, are you probably gonna still dress the same? I mean, probably. Like, don't get me wrong,
Yeah,
I might give me a nice
I
change,
would.
a couple. Don't get me wrong, I'm
Yeah,
not
I'm gonna get
against
a little shit. I'm gonna get a
like
little
a
shit
nice
here and
change, but I don't need like 50 million because I don't even wear watches now. Like I don't even wear watches, so not saying I probably might get one. I'm not against niggas that do that because it's a lot of rappers that do that shit and get changed and shit. I'm not against them niggas because they could do whatever the fuck with their money, but at the same time, that's just me. Like I don't feel like I need to get a bunch of
I ain't
shit
gonna lie. I'm really just interested in more
because
other shit.
you'd be
Like I,
surprised, bro. The richest motherfuckers don't even dress like that. The richest, like the real wealthy motherfuckers, don't even dress like that.
And everybody, except for like most, especially except for most rappers, everybody who do get that money and they spend their bread on stupid stuff like clothes and design, spend all their bread on that stuff. After a while, everybody always say, "I wasted my money doing that. I should have did this. I should have did that."
exactly.
It's just they be trying to prove a point to the
So
people
I ain't
that
gonna
they just left.
lie. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, Shorty. Once you get out of fucking high school, it really don't matter what you wear.
Oh, bro, I don't give a fuck. I
Once
go
you
out with
get
some sweats, boy.
Shorty,
What?
like it, bro. What? Especially when you get in college, so you gonna start realizing you gotta have to go to class early and shit. You ain't gonna feel like throwing that shit on. You gonna throw on jogger shit, and
Oh,
nobody's gonna
hold
say
up.
shit to you. You gonna be
I,
cool. You gonna be like every other nigga in that bitch.
Hey, truth be told,
Like,
I
Jordan,
started that in high school once I
once
broke
it
my
get winter
foot.
time, bro, what? Once it get winter time, bro, niggas not gonna be wanting to throw on jeans every day, nigga.
Exactly.
You get, I mean, bro, we're in college
And
now,
you
so
don't
we know
you
that.
ain't trying
We just
to
graduated.
be
We
outside
know
all
that.
day. You ain't trying to be
Exactly.
outside all day.
Exactly.
You trying to put on whatever you gonna
Exactly.
put on, go what you gotta do, and go right back to the crib and go wherever you want.
Exactly.
Oh,
Exactly, bro.
bro.
Once you get out of high school, all that dressing shit. See, that go back to the little threesome thing. I mean, the little trade thing, bro. Like, if you not around niggas all the time, like you is in high school, middle school,
But
all that
bro,
shit, bro,
niggas
that shit
like,
really don't
I
matter.
ain't gonna lie. I feel like when
But
I
it's
was a shorty, I feel like when you younger for you wanna, I ain't gonna say you wanna impress niggas, but it's just like you wanna meet the standard. But I feel like when you get to a
Yeah,
certain,
that's because you see them
it's
niggas every
like
day.
fuck that shit. I'm not finna like I ain't gonna lie. Like I'm gonna
and
just be
don't get me
real.
wrong, don't get me wrong, if you younger, it's cool to do that. Everybody gotta go through their process of learning and you know what
Yeah,
I'm
that's
saying,
what
do
I'm
their
Bro, you
saying.
thing.
gotta
Like
learn. You gotta
when you a
learn.
shorty,
Yeah.
like you don't know no better. But when you get to a certain age, it's like, bro, I'm not gonna lie. I don't get no fuck. Like people be like, oh yeah, like you don't got no Marys. Like I don't get no fuck. Why the fuck am I paying $100, $300 for a pair of jeans, bro?
Bro, I
I'm
got
not gonna
real
lie. I
stuff.
don't even like purple jeans. I don't even like that shit.
Bro, I ain't
I
gonna
don't
lie,
like
it
purple
really,
jeans. I feel
and
like
bro,
purple jeans is the most overrated shit in the world. Why the fuck is a pair of denim jeans $300 when you can get some shit from H&M cheap as hell that look the
oh
same
God,
thing, same
oh God,
quality?
though.
Like all that shit be
Bro,
overrated. Like I don't
I
give
have
no
nothing to
fuck about
prove.
that shit, bro. And
And me
motherfuckers know
personally,
me. I dress the way I want to dress. If you don't like it, I don't give a fuck. Suck my dick.
Hey,
Like real shit.
if you
and me
really that
personally, I
nigga,
only
say
own
that
like 3
nigga,
pairs
bro.
of jeans. I only wear
Bro,
jeans for real.
say, bro, like, I be
Like
wearing
that's why it's
joggers.
like people be like, I don't know,
Like,
for like me
after
personally,
high
but I've
school, it's
always
over
been
with.
that type of nigga. I've never been a judgmental nigga. Like I always like people be like, oh, I can't be friends with a nigga like this. Like anybody that know me since I was a shorty, I don't get no fuck. If you cool for, I'll fuck with you. I don't care about if you got money and shit. You feel me? Like that shit don't
Exactly.
matter.
Real shit. Hey, what taught me that was I stopped being like that. And I wasn't like OD like that, but like I stopped talking about people for real, like doing certain things in like 7th, 8th grade. Once I met my boy, shout out to Kenneth. I met Kenneth, bro. That boy come to school with some food, bro. That boy come in, but he'd come in,
Yeah,
bro, crazy. But Kenneth, he cool as hell. Like he cool, like he different.
Yeah, like
Everybody
that
people would think he the
material
same
that's
way. He
shit.
true.
different, but he
Like
That's
cool
true.
people.
That's true.
and that
Niggas
tie,
is
It's
and
just
like,
that
bro,
hey,
this
different.
man
that tie,
cool as
hey,
hell, but this my
And plus,
boy.
I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie.
hey,
High school, we was
this
the type of niggas to just fuck with
hey,
niggas.
this
They
tie
cool.
back
They
into
about
shit.
niggas to
This
fuck
tie
with.
back
You
into a
had
lot
that
of
American
shit. This
Standard
tie
class,
back
bus.
into this shit. This
And think
tie
about
back
who's
into
in
this
there.
shit. People be treating
Exactly.
motherfuckers based off like they social standards, like they money standards. Cause like, bro, I'm not gonna lie. Like, and it's like this comes back to the point I said. Like, I don't even think niggas like real shit. When niggas and girls be like, I can't date a nigga that's broke. I don't even think certain people be saying they don't care if they rich as hell. It just be
How they look,
like,
Yeah.
how they present themselves.
not even how they look too. I just think when people say certain girls, I know certain girls be like they care for that shit, but certain girls I know they just be like, it ain't even about he got to be rich. It just got to be his mindset. Like yeah, he might not have it, but is he making shit happen to get to that point and just keep building? Like I think that's what certain girls mean, and that's cool. Like certain niggas, like it don't even be the fact that like I want to like motherfuckers want a rich girl or a rich nigga. It just be like you just gotta build. Like you feel me? Because looks can be deceiving. Like shit, a motherfucker that might be, yeah, he might be chained out, iced out, but his personality can be terrible as fuck. But then you got a nigga, he probably still he wear Jordans, he sticks to his Jordans, he sticks to his normal, he sticks to his Nike tags. He might be a cooler nigga. That's why I say like looks can be deceiving. Like
And
And I
we
ain't gonna
and we
lie. I
and
ain't
we
I
gonna
also
think
lie. In personal experience, the nigga that try to put on like that facade that like he just got it like
yeah,
that stuff.
so
He's never really a cool nigga. Like he always on
like
some
you don't
other
gotta
shit
put on no
sometimes.
facade.
Like
Like
he might be cool in the moment, but then you always notice that he just on some other shit. He never really your closest friend. He really just the nigga you see, you say what's up. Y'all might smoke
yeah
at a party or some shit, but
yeah,
like
bro,
you
like
yeah,
that
ain't
but
shit,
he
never
that
ain't
the
never
shit
nigga.
somebody
goofy
you
as
really
Yeah,
hell.
hanging with. At least me, and like you said,
exactly.
Cause
you or
Just
whatever.
me.
prime
In
Like
my
example,
in my personal
prime
experience, like
example,
he never.
my dad, bro, my dad, I'm not even gonna My dad, he don't even wear none of that shit. He could buy that shit. He be wearing regular ass, no brain
Oh,
shoes.
bro.
But that nigga
Bro.
got bread, fool. Like
Because
real
they old
shit.
and they know
Like, they don't give
Yeah,
no
oh
fuck about that
bro,
shit. Like me and him
oh
talked about
bro.
that shit. He said, man, if I really wanted to, I can buy a whole bunch of this and that. But that shit don't matter. Like, don't get me
bro.
wrong. Like, this is my type of style. I'm a streetwear type of nigga. I'm a streetwear type of nigga. I always like shit like
And I
this.
ain't gonna lie,
Motherfuckers might say
Shorty.
this shit weak as hell. Shout out to my boy. I'ma tag him. Shout out to my boy. I'm gonna tag him in his
You